everybody, it's Chris Brown. 5-star home inspections and service shines above the rest. Welcome back to part of our video series. Today we are talking about well chlorination, or as some people refer it to as well shocking. Now, when you are on a private well, your well needs to be maintained, and you want to make sure that you keep your water as clean as possible. Drilled wells, obviously the water's coming into the well casing from all kinds of sources under the ground. You can get dirt, sediment, things like that. You also, very important to do this on about every 5 to 6 months. So I recommend doing this twice a year, and it'll keep your water a lot cleaner, and it'll keep from possibly damaging other components within your plumbing system. So it's a pretty simple process to do this. There's a couple of different solutions that you can use. It's all bleach or chlorinated base. Some people like to use the granule, some people like to use liquid. This is how we do it and what I always recommend. There's a couple of different manufacturers. You've got Clorox, you've got other brands out there, but what I always recommend and what we always use is it's called a Germicidal bleach. It's a little bit different blend from some of the other more common bleaches out in the market. You can use regular household bleach, that's fine, but sometimes you can overshock the well by using your regular household bleach. The Germicidal blend, a little bit milder, but it'll do the job. You can pick this up at most any department store, Lowe's, Home Depot. Go back in the cleaning sections and look for the label that says Germicidal bleach on it. So the process is pretty simple. Typically what you want to try to do is, when you initially shock a well, you want to put about 2 gallons of this Germicidal bleach in it. And then as far as maintenance goes, 1 gallon about every 6 months will typically do the job. Now, if you have a filter on your system, whether if you have it here at the pump station or if you have an inline filter in the house, before you do this, you want to make sure that you change that filter, because it doesn't make any sense to not do that if you're going to try to keep your water clean. So the process: on top of the wellhead, there's a vent pipe. So you can unscrew the vent pipe so you can access the top of the wellhead. Just take a simple funnel, put it in here, and then you're basically going to pour this right down the wellhead. So you're going to put all 2 gallons in, and then you're going to end up going to step number 2, which is performed inside the house. Okay, putting the Germicidal bleach into the wellhead was step 1. This is step 2. What we do is we come in the house and we turn all of the water on throughout the entire house. All of the bathroom sinks, all of the kitchen sinks, flush all the toilets. And we typically run this water for about 15 minutes on the average, maybe 20, or until we start smelling that chlorine bleach solution come through the faucets. It's really important to do this because you want to get that chlorine bleach solution through the entire plumbing system, because bacteria in your well water could be anywhere. It could be in the well itself, could be in the pressure tank, could be in the water heater, it could be in the plumbing pipes themselves, or maybe in a faucet. So the idea is to get the whole entire system diluted with this Germicidal bleach. Once that is accomplished, we shut everything off, let it sit for approximately 24 to 36 hours. Come back to the house, repeat the same process. Turn all the water on, let it run for 15 or 20 minutes. We try to get that all diluted and cleaned out. And then from there, we take a water sample, take it to the lab, and see how we did. So that's it as far as the well chlorination goes. Hopefully you learned a few little tips today. We appreciate you watching. I'm Chris Brown with 5 Star Home Inspections, with service that shines above the rest.